Fuck me. A stripling like you, and you whip my ass.
You're full of surprises yourself. Not even Pa swore as much when he whacked his knee with his blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, I know. Once a fight starts, my mouth takes on a life of its own. Here's the coin you won, and go and see Crazel. He could send you to Shelly-off instead of me.
God be with you, my friend.
Good to see you, friend.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I'd like to practice wrestling.
Fine.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want?
I heard you were good at opening locks without keys. I'd like to learn.
Fine.
I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
I need some.
All right, then.
I'd like to learn.
What is this?
You sure can drink.
I'll tell you some interesting things.
My humble respect. Greetings, my friend.
Well, Miller, it seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
Even here? Well, hats off to you then. Listen, what if I sent you to Shelly-off instead of him? You up to it?
Sure. Why not?
Great. I'll pay the entry fee and wager a pile on you, so you better win. And if you want to train a bit more, just punch the shit out of them sissies of mine.
What's new around here?
Nothing much, lad. At least I...
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
You talk about alchemy like a book.
We've been through a lot together. Let's start with the important. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn some...
Well, all right. Throw in a few.
For instance...
I see. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn...
Well, all right. Or a few groat.
I reckon...
That's a true art. You need to... Let's get to work.
silly doggy.
Come here! Here, Mutt!
Who goes there? What the?
Some vagabond. And get this, Miller Bosch says he was in the water at least a week judging by...
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
You found it somewhere.
Hey, Matt. Hey, where's that
May
beer?
God give you health, sir.
What do you have for...
Greetings to you, friend. Praise the Lord.
Oh, a nice instrument. Maybe I should learn to play it and become a wandering minstrel.
Kind of. Just arrived. Ano itlog?
Wala ka namang baril eh. 100 lang to eh. 20 mo tapunin ko? Ha?
Yeah.
Ha? 200.
Welcome here, noble sir.
That's nice now. Did you hear him die?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised. Greetings to you too.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
Tell me some news from the world.
Fine. But it'll take some time.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
Why would Nickvard suddenly be avoiding you?
I have a sneaking suspicion. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
For a nobleman, Nickvard is quite wary of his own kind, speaking only to servants.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner, which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkhove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all three and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
Before I go, can you tell me where I can find those people in the castle?
Who, exactly?
You said Nickvard is avoiding you. Where at the castle does he live? Are there any places he frequents?
Nickvard lives like a hermit here at Trotsky. Like a ghost. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. But God knows if he's ever slept there. He took his meals down in the Crone's kitchen. Lately, I've often seen him talking to Regina in the Knight's Hall, in the Maiden, or looking out the hall window. I caught sight of him a few times with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle.
So I just have to hope I run into him somewhere.
Nickvard always just shows up. I've rarely ever found him on my own. I'm not surprised you can't find him anyway, since I've been trying myself.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the Crone's kitchen. She's there most days. If you can't find her there, try the first house in the lower castle, across from the door to the dungeon.
Where is Regina?
As Lord von Berkoff's personal maid, she'll likely be somewhere in the Maiden's Palace, perhaps in the Knight's Hall, or on the floor above it, near the Lord's chambers. She even sleeps there.
Where is Hirsch, the stable boy?
I've seen him with Hirsch at the transport yard below the castle. He sleeps in the house directly across from it. I don't know him much, though.
That's everything I needed to know.
Greetings.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickford. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libat to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Nickford needed medicine? For what?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libat his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickford misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libat's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libat wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libat when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libat had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nickford didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the Crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libat is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another fight, I must say. He did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Do you know where I can find Nickford? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickford and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickford.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickford?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, but I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capen. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me, but then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it works. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here, talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No!
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
How's life? God bless.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Liebach. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Liebach, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him, but then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
Sige, mamaya pa ako. Hindi, mamaya pa ako.
Eh, paano siya? Paano?
Hindi, saglit lang naman ako. Kuha lang naman ako ng tapos.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not. I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I am.
Oh, right. You're yanking my piss, but if you're lying, and I report you anyway, just in case, don't imagine. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side, the side that Nickvard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway. Once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
You wanted a sword? So look at what I got.
I don't want an invisible...
I'll gladly give you some groschen to buy your own sword.
Only spies pay bribe. Unless you had more groschen than a common spy would have. Then I'd believe you ain't one of them.
I'm not going to pay you that much.
You want to hang on to your spy earning.
I'll think of a way. About Nickford.
Got that...
You want to...
I don't want...
I'll think of a way.
Great price.
I was a stranger. You never used to be like that.
You're always welcome here.
Are you serious? That poor dog.
Bye.
He is. Where do you live? Good day. Good day.
Greetings.
How long have you...
Why'd you...
I don't know.
He's... Take care. You silly doggy.
I'd like to do...
Where?
Is this it?
Look. Ah, thank you, sir. And come again.
I'll have a look.
What can you do? Maybe next time then.
Take a good look at this man, a rebel against the laws of God and of the city, for whom nothing. Stop fooling around with those stones.
How can I help you?
Show me your way. I'd like to discuss.
Well...
Is this it?
Well, if you... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Nice and slow.
I the celebration.
Greetings to you too.
Whoa!
You nearly killed me!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good day to you.
It'll be done in no time. Fine. Now to temper it.
All done.
Are you blind?
Really need to eat something.
Hear 'em.
Good day to you.
About Nickford.
Got that sword?
You wanted a sword?
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickford, then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergoth. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
Watch out!
How's your run these days?
Oh.
It must be well over 17 hours each.
Keep your eyes on the road.
What's that?
glad to see you, right? God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard. Easy, good horse. Whoa!
Hear him up.
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch. Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
take her.
Please, leave me be. I'll give you everything I have.
Shut up, bitch!
Help! Somebody! Help me! Oh.
Your Italian...
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating. You really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her. Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life. It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you want. How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain? Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this. And...
What's that you up there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... hold it? Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny tits. Like a pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ! No!
The idiot broke the strings!
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry, but... mate? Oh, I better be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot?
Use it for... firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Hey, why don't we all just simmer down? After all, it was an accident.
Yeah. Of course it was an accident. Then I was just... I wanted to give it a stroke.
There you go. Now apologise nicely and clear off.
Alright, alright. I'm sorry. Sorry. Forget it. Forgive me. Forget it.
Now what are we supposed to do? Without strings, it's just firewood, you know?
Our dreams are shattered.
The rose-tinted skies of glory are obscured by dark clouds. We'll be toiling in filth till we breathe our last.
Farewell to Kuttenberg, farewell to you lovely city damsels.
We could replace those strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal. Henry himself is offering to lend a hand.
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
Vostatek? I know him. In fact, he owes me.
Really? Damn. Too bad he doesn't owe us. Who knows what he'll charge me and Michael for the strings?
Sometimes the price is just too high to pay.
Especially when you ain't got a groschen to your name.
All right. I'll go and see what he says.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be honored for 7 generations for all you have done for us unfortunate artists.
God bless you.
God bless you.
This carriage is really shocking. But your father's still alive. Aye.
My respects.
Well then, does the best forester in the land have some problems I can help him with?
Henry, you buffoon. I'm not the best in the land, but I'm in these parts, though. Because I'm the only one here. Well, apart from Varial, that is.
So you don't have any problems?
As it happens, there is something. Recently, my supplies have been running out quickly for some reason. And you know how much I like a drink when I'm taking a break on the bench behind my house.
I don't, actually. I thought the time you spent up that tree was an exception.
On the contrary. So, I need to top up my supply. Run along to Troskovitz for a bottle or two for me. Take this coin here.
And what would you like to drink, Game?
I call it the poacher's hideout. Mix a goblet of mead with wine, add...
I've never heard of this poacher's hideout brew before.
Hold on! Poachers! I need help with poachers. The bastard. They think they can turn the woods into their own territory, but they won't get the better of me. I'll send you after them. You're hard as nails, you are. What's more, I'll give you a decent reward for getting rid of them vermin.
That sounds better.
Aye, so I don't forget. I'm back.
But there's some things I need before I go after the poachers. I have to get my gear fixed up and so on. Think of yourself as my patron.
You're a schemer, lad. All right.
then keep the cut. But you haven't told me if you'll actually do it or not.
I'll help you with the poachers. The hunters will become the prey.
That's the stuff. They should be trembling already.
Tell me where I can find the poachers then, so I can pounce straight on them.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, not hacked to pieces. So don't butcher them.
If you want it done without killing, I'll try it without killing.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do just that. I've had enough of hearing, "They're all dead," boys, and then finding out the smart arse spent the whole day in the tavern instead. So if you do kill a poacher, I want proof.
Would you like an ear, or maybe I should cut off a trophy pouch?
Ideally, some items only poaching scum have. Tools of the trade, string, gloves. No bringing me a hair from the tanner and claiming you found it on a poacher. Anyone could say that. Look, let's get to the point. We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond and the forests around it. That's where game's becoming scarcest.
Can I count on your help?
Ha, you bet. We'll divide it up into patches and make a noose no poacher will escape.
Patches? What do you mean?
I'll take the area around the gamekeeper's lodge, say. Maybe my helpers will search the smaller woods, and you take the rest. With those young legs of yours, you'll comb the forest nice and quick.
Aye, right. That's the best idea you could come up with, eh?
Aye, Henry.
Where should I look?
I already told you, didn't I? Try looking around Rock Tower Pond. To the west of the pond, there's some dense forest on the rocks. It's easy to find because there's a small ruined cottage below the woods. Otherwise, it's nothing but boulders and an easy place to break your leg. And someone like me, who likes a drink...
I don't have the best memories of that. We made camp there the first time we came to Trotsky region.
So you can be reminiscing there. Have a swim. It's a nice, clean pond. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching. Easier to catch a...
Let's say I go into the forest and come across...
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. The Rock Tower poacher said he tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I would...
So the best thing would be to catch him in his camp?
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides, bones, meat. He won't be able to talk his way out of that. Them poachers have also started using signs to mark their hunting ground. They bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them? Since I've got a few samples. They're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to. Take a look so you know what to watch out for.
Where should I take the poacher? To you?
To the Troskovitz bailiff. Even though he's a bit... Look, I'll send him a message so he knows we're going to be bringing him some poacher. It would be just like him to let them go because you were acting without authority.
Well, you could go with me.
And leave the lodge unattended? Not to mention that leg of mine sitting...
I understand. You'd rather stand... I'll be off then.
Good luck. And let me know how it goes. I hope you give them what for. Because I'm sick and tired of them. They've been at us at 4.
You can count on me. I'm trying to get strings for a loot. And I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sacrifice an animal for that.
You mean an altar? Candles, mysterious chanting and stuff?
Nah, nothing like that. You just have to get a sheep, find the thinnest gut, and weave strings from it. You can eat the rest.
I don't know how to gut animals.
Well, you're just gonna have to learn. Run along to the woods and bag a deer, or a few hares, huh? You won't get much of any use out of them at first.
But after a bit of practice, you'll get there.
And meanwhile, I'll clear half your forest of game.
You'd have your work cut out, lad. But if you'd rather, you can always buy those guts from a butcher.
All right.
The Takov folk have sheep aplenty. If you killed one, they wouldn't even notice. It would serve that bastard Project right anyway. He's put up the price of his liquor again.
I'd like to... What is this up? Will you...
Fine.
Good dog, Mats. Show me.
Here you go. Take it. Could this be a poacher's workplace? Then the owner might not be far away. There's a camp here. What will that fella over there tell me about it? Nice camp. The hides and all that. Gamekeeper of Ostatek sent me to find a poacher who's hunting around here.
Sir, have mercy on me. I can explain everything. I have a family to feed, only we're not doing well and we scarcely have a bite to eat. I was desperate. So I came here to poach. Please, sir, spare me.
Crikey, that was easy. I'm sure you know poaching is forbidden. So why'd you do it?
I was left with no other option, sir. Ever since this band of robbers has been marauding here, we can barely make ends meet. They got no scruples. They take whatever they can get their hands on. And there ain't nothing left for us common folk. Besides, Lord von Burgau, God bless him, he got his hands full with them and he ain't got time to put things to right in his domain. Ever since, we've been living hand to mouth.
How long have you been hunting here?
Quite a while. Only, I haven't risked going out since I saw that ambush.
What ambush?
They attacked some company right nearby.
What company was attacked?
There was some gents riding through. They wasn't local. They camped down below. I could see them well. I suppose they was resting up before moving on. And then this band of robbers what's been marauding hereabouts descended on them. It was a massacre. Them gents was completely taken by surprise.
Nobody saw you?
No, I was hiding here. It's hard to see up here from below. I wanted to warn the company, but it was too late. And I just got myself killed as well.
Oh, at least you got away in one piece. We were those men. It was us they ambushed.
Really? But I saw everyone being killed with my own two eyes.
I managed to get away, even though I was wounded.
I'm glad. Sorry about your comrades.
You haven't left here since then. You've been here the whole time.
Sir, when I saw what happened down below...
You didn't try to go home?
I was on my way home. Only then I heard armed men, so I came back fast and hid. I'm not going to risk my skin.
Fair enough. So you confess you've been hunting here?
A bit here and there.
But you know poaching's a crime. Couldn't you find another way?
I couldn't think of anything.
That's all I need to know. It's my job to catch a poacher, and you've confessed to poaching. So, what to do with you now?
Sir, have mercy on me, please.
So, what do you propose then?
I can tell you where to find deer nearby, places hardly nobody knows about. There's one spot here in the hills above Kerchak, and another in a small valley beyond Lower Samine Mill.
I don't know either of those places.
You see? That's a good reason to be merciful, isn't it?
Look, I'm acting on the gamekeeper's instructions, and he's going to want to know how I dealt with you.
What if you told him you didn't find nothing?
You haven't convinced me. I go back empty-handed, you stop poaching for a couple of days, and then it'll start all over again. I can't take that chance.
But it wouldn't be like that.
We're done talking about it. You're going with me.
So this is how it ends up.
Ostatek might have told you I was going to bring you some poachers. Here's one of them. He was hanging round Rock Tower Pond.
Please, have mercy.
We hang poachers here, and you won't get any special treatment. Scum. You were in Semine with von Burgo's soldiers. My only daughter. You murderer!
I'm sorry.
Sorry! Sorry! How can you even stand before me?
I have to tell you that there are some, things going on in the mill in Lower Semine that don't seem to have much to do with milling flour.
It's not the first I've heard of it. People come in here all the time saying that mill is suspicious. Nobody's been able to give me any details, though. Can you elaborate?
Well, where can I start?
Look, if you're caught up in anything shady, you don't have to worry. If you bring me valuable reports, I can guarantee you impunity. I protect my people, so you can speak freely.
Something's definitely going on at them. Crazel tasked me with carrying sacks. I thought they were full of flour, but he wouldn't tell me what was going on. Instead, he offered me another job. He initiated me into the art of wealth redistribution. There's a camp here. Will that fella over there tell me about it? Nice camp. The hides and all that. Gamekeeper of Ostatek.
Sir, I have powers to please.
Crikey. So you can...
A bit.
But you know...
I couldn't...
That's all I need to know. It's my job to... And you've...
Sir, have...
So...
I can tell you where to find... There's...
I don't know.
Look. What if...
You haven't convinced... I go back...
But it wouldn't be like...
We're done talking. You're going... Here's one. He was hanging...
Please!
We hanged, and you were... You! Sorry!
What's new in the county?
I was just visited by what he said.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. And then there's this gang of bandits giving me trouble. Their leader is some fella called Kanka. I hear they're robbing all along the road from here to the Markov Mill. Someone says they have a camp in the Troskovitz Gorge. I'd like to take him out myself, but it's rough terrain and I don't want to risk it. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Scum.
Wait, at the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Shahar office.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Could say that.
Greetings, my friend.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something, but why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good... Greetings, my friend.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must...
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. Show me that miraculous thing. This really is something. Why is it all covered in...
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from as long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations. We have everything.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair. And there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
I'm sorry. Good day.
happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, hopefully I'll finally find out what the point of all this was.
Or not, until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part!
Never mind him. Speak.
All right then. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tactics.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
You're trying to find a cure for death.
And well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all. Don't you think? Immortality is the goal of every scholar. At least the spiritual kind. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
You left your study.
And I'm glad I did. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And...
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
Keep it short, Crazel. I just want to know what it is you're doing here.
You're the one always asking questions. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture. And all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
I knew it was something like that. I've seen that kind of thing before.
And you didn't say anything. Well, you're in on it with us now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Gutenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bear told. And that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerk Book.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark. And a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. Blackbird told never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Berthold's work, and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do.
Before we get... How did a scholar and an alchemist become a thief?
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent place to sleep or even something to eat. Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my...
Let's do it then.
Indeed, it is. We can get started.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Wait lang.
Crazel?
The fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow.
That was not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill, or that I could become invisible.
No. Black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Bertold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Samine has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed. God be with you. See you soon, my friend.
Good dog, Mats. Show me.
What good's a bow to you?
If you have time to tarry...
I'd be happy to join you, if I might have the honor of knowing who I'm sitting with.
Two fools who maybe can't see past the tip of their nose.
I was looking for some merry...
Aye, well, we're not going to find Baldique today anyway. be miles away by now.
Well, if Baldic's a puppy, he should be able to pick up his own scent and return, shouldn't he?
He ain't no puppy. God, I've grown so fond of the little fella's adore.
What in God's name? You've lost an infant.
Are you barking mad? Jeez. But our chief, Mikolash, will still beat the shit out of us for losing his precious pet.
So, friends, precisely what have you lost? And
it was a bear. Well, a bear cub. Damn it. He was so sweet. Only 2 years old. You can still tame them at that age. We're done for when Mark...
What's that you say? A bear cub?
Skilled trappers. We hunt game for our esteemed masters. And Baldic's mother was one hell of...
And what does your Mikolash have to do with all?
It was him what killed the mother bear. A finer beast there never was. But she had this cub with her. So we... And now the cub's lost. And we...
Ah, the pair of you are sitting here like two sacks of misery. How about a shoot?
Well, it'd be your loss. What's it to be?
Crossbow.
All right.
Hang on. Yeah, hear it.
Wait a while until I get... Everybody, form a straight line. And loose. Bang in the middle. The black again. I'm not even trying. Another 5 points. Bang in the middle. Another 5 points. Victory's mine! At last! A win for once!
Can you explain to me?
It's simple. You get your arrows or bolts, stand on your mark, and shoot at your target. You get 1 point for the outer ring, 2 for the next, and 5 for the bullseye. Plus, if you finish shooting first, you get a noble. It may be...
I'd like to...
Again? What's it to be?
Crossbow.
All right.
Hang on, yeah.
Wait a while. Let him fly! Smack bang in the middle! The black again! I'm not even trying. Bang in the middle. That's how it's done. Smack bang in the middle.
out. You're aiming that thing right at me. Never fear, I'm here to help. You want to try me? Help me with this dog. I'm all yours.
Praise God.
God bless.
What do you have for...
Greeting.
I solved your problem.
Ah, my drinking problem.
No, not that one.
I should think not, since I don't have one.
I meant the poacher. I dealt with him. I found him and hauled him off to the bailiff in Troskovic, like you told me.
My, you don't waste time, lad. If I had a few more like you, I wouldn't have a care in the world here.
Not worth mentioning.
Right. How about another one? This poacher pisses me off even more than the last one. So I hope you'll help me with him.
I'm ready. Where does this poacher hunt?
Under the candlestick, where it's darkest, a short way from here. Around Vidlak Pond. That's why I don't... The problem is, it's a damn big area. Almost all the northwestern woodlands.
I get it. What should I do with this poacher?
Same as last time. I know we have a poacher around here. Only I haven't been able to catch. If you can find him, catch him and take him to the bailiff. I'll sleep a lot more peacefully, see?
Right. Find him, catch him. Is there anyone around here who might know something?
Ask the tanner in the valley, or even better, ask his neighbour, the fisherman's wife. She'll tell you twice as much as that old
Right. Right. I'll take a look around Vidlak Pond for the poacher.
Thanks, and good luck.
What did you say I need?
Guts, you giblet. Kill a sheep.
I'd like to... What do you want? I need to...
I'll tell...
I'm trying to track down a poacher who's hunting around here.
That's an important mission. But sorry, I don't know nothing about it.
I want to ask you something anyway.
Better me than the neighbours anyway. Especially Pavlik's old woman. Have you talked to her?
No, I haven't spoken to her. Why?
That's good. For sure she and her old man would tell you I'm the poacher.
They would?
Those Pavliks ain't very nice folk. Old Pavlik ain't too bad, but that wife, I don't know why, but all of a sudden she thinks I'm the root of all evil.
I see. I imagine it's not easy living next to them. Still, I'd like to ask you a few questions anyway. Maybe you know something that could...
As you like.
Why did the Pavliks hate you so?
I don't know, but if Prague was to go up in flames, the Pavliks would run straight to the bailiff and swear it was me what...
Did you have some falling out with them?
Nothing I know of. I'm not the kind of fella that's at the centre of things.
Well, still seems odd.
You're telling me...
Have you any idea where the poacher might be hiding out?
God knows. It's all deep forest, so he could be anywhere. Maybe somewhere close to the game he poached.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
Well, not far from here there's a clearing in the hills where we used to go to watch deer. But I don't know if any stags goes there anymore.
I didn't know that. If I can't think of anything better...
But don't get your hopes up.
Have you seen any tracks left?
I haven't. I would...
You know...
Ah, I see. No, at most, I go to Troskovitz for hides. Or to the village here to the north.
I don't know of any village that way.
It's pretty far. I call it Upper.
Thanks.
God be with you.
What do you...
God bless you, sir.
You sick.
Hear him up!
Here's another camp, and I bet that fella can tell me something about it. Nice camp. All these hides and gutted deer.
Eh? Fucking hell!
Gamekeeper Vostatek has been looking for you.
What does he want? The garlic I harvest here?
He wants us to go and see the Troskovitz bailiff together.
I ain't going. I'd rather croak out here in the forest. So keep your distance.
Listen, I want to give you a chance to think again about what you're doing here. You may have had a good run, but that's over now. So take it like a man, and stop talking bollocks about garlic.
Kurva. So it really is all over.
We're going to see the bailiff.
All right.
I've got another poaching lowlife for you. He chose the forest round Vidlak Pond.
No, please!
It's too late for begging. You're for the noose. I have to make a record in the chronicle.
What's new?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies.
That sounds interesting.
The weather's completely crazy.
Good day to you.
It don't seem no different to me.
It changes faster than my old woman's mood.
I hate sweeping.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
What would you like?
I'll have... I'd like to do...
Well...
Do we have...
That's... Very... I hope you'll be...
Show me your...
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
What have you found, boy?
What are you looking for?
What do you like to know?
Nah, don't be like that. Perhaps I can help you. What's up?
I'll tell you, but pray keep it to yourself, will you?
Of course.
I'm looking for treasure. I have a map to it, but I'm not sure I'm going the right way.
Well, let me see it. Perhaps I can help you.
So you can commit it to memory and double-cross me over my dead body.
Do I look like a thief to you? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more honest person than me. I'm just trying to help.
Well...
Yes.
Here you go. Give it to me.
I hate to...
What?
This is no...
What?
Well, I thought it was a lie.
Fuck! You might as well.
Quick! Hey!
Whoa!
And get this, Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week.
I took care of that poacher. He's in the hands of the bailiff now.
Excellent! Who was this crook?
Some asshole pretending he was there picking garlic.
Lovely. Here's the reward. And now I'll drink to it, I reckon. We can both have a little celebration.
I think I'll leave that up to you. You've had more
You're cute.
Is there anything more I can help you with?
I don't need anything.
Is there some other game?
Lad, the only proper gamekeeper around here, but Nabokov is a gamekeeper. You can try him. Varel, as in Barrel. Go and see him.
Where does he live?
Close to Nebokov Mill. He's got a cottage on a hill and his eye on the surrounding. We're both having trouble with this. How to say this ghost. So it might be worth talking about.
Well, you got me curious. Thanks for the tip.
Monster lang, mami. Monster, sleep na ikaw.
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care. Wait here a while and I'll make them strings for you.
Ito na ako. Tawag natin ng...
I'm sorry.
Oh, tatawag ka, mami. Tawag, mami.
At your service. At your service, sir.
You have a kind, eh, Matt?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Put some sense back into your head and chase away the demons.
You dare to call the...
I got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one little fuck-up. Friend, we have a problem. The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to...
And fortune.
And
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Beast. In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. You're worldly wise.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, He's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an Ingo...
Ignoramus.
Besides...
He lets you two drink on credit?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts.
Well, why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
Well, why do you...
And Sully...
And also, the innkeeper would tell the bailiff, and he'd come looking for us.
I'll have a word with him.
That's...
Let's drink!
Then you can talk.
Don't be with you, neighbour.
I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a month ago. I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and there's a privy there, but now it's full, the shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's floating. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for free all night and swathed down sausages till they were as greasy as a card axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
Can't they just pay what they owe you?
It has nothing to do with the coin. Those two need to learn some responsibility. Damn their idle hands. Nothing can cure their laziness but labour.
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid.
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if those two miraculously got off their arses...
Couldn't someone else do the work?
Well, they'd have... I'm telling...
Forget about those two fools. You're not responsible for their upbringing. A decent pile of coin could smooth everything over. I'll give you the coin for some hired hand to do.
Well, that pile of groschen will have to be mighty big. Cleaning out the... More. Well, now, everyone should be satisfied.
What's going on around?
You're not going to believe this, but two local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reef.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. Then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse...
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the deck.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rock. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That's why I'm here. The Miller Crazel from Lower Semin sent me.
Wonderful.
He boasted he'd be sending a real tough fella this time, so I'm interested in seeing what you... I also heard a band of thieves has set up camp over by Rock Tower Pond, right where that lord and his retinue got ambushed. I reckon they want to see if anything got left behind.
What's next?
Stop by Semine. I hear the saddler's hand Yannick there is looking for a blacksmith, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Where can I find my...
It's upstairs. Right, it's easy to find. There's a...
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. You may not... Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
And did Crazel give you enough money?
He did.
Excellent! Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. He's old...
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the bars behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right, then.
Oh, shit.
I've squared things with the innkeeper. Your debt's been settled.
Our savior. We knew you'd support our artistic souls and save our mortal bodies.
May your name live in glory.
Your glory shall be sealed by the song we wrote for you.
Oh my God, what have you done?
Fuck yeah! For you and about you, our hero!
Definitely not going to sing those words, right?
Which ones?
I know exactly
I'm
what
just joking. Right, you ready?
you can't tune the strings.
You've got one job. Good? Right.
When it seems you're out of luck, there's just one man who gives a fuck. A friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be? Well,
Ludwig?
Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, he'll get the job done the best he can. Oh, oh, oh.
Watch out, there we go.
Oh, oh. I can't hear you in the back. When you want to string your lute and trumpet with your black drum, who will pull a sheep gut out to the creatures who wrecked home? Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man! Henry, let's drink to Henry, he gets the job done the best he can.
So, how did you like it?
Weren't we fantastic? I tell you, that...
I'd say we were incomparable. Chi la dura la vince. You can't keep a good...
Awaits us with open...
It was quite Interesting.
Interesting?
I mean, I never heard anything like it in my life.
Ah, you want to say new? New and original?
Yeah, that's it. Definitely original. Maybe a bit too much.
Ha! I knew you'd like it.
Dear Enrico, thank you for everything. It's time for us to shake the dust of this God-forsaken place off our feet and seek our fortune in the big wide world.
Kuttenberg, here we come!
New life, here we come!
Now, hold your horses, fellas.
We've already paid...
Didn't you hear the ode?
Look, that's all very nice.
Please, Henry.
Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to...
Besides, you've gained the most valuable...
Farewell. A large beer for me.
Greetings to you as well.
God, what's taking so long?
For a hand.
I'm in need of...
Happy to be of service. Come back.
I'm looking for the barber, Phil.
But then you found him. What can I do for you?
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought. The whole tavern is waiting for you.
I know, but my Dorothy has forbidden me from going.
And can't you just put your foot down? You're the local champion, but you let yourself be commanded by a woman.
Someone's laughing at me for listening to my Dorothy?
All those fights. If they dare, I'll let my hands do the explain.
I'd like to use your services.
And what are you interested in?
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great.
My God, that was really something. You'd better warn me next time. I'm not much of a swimmer.
Here, Mutt.
Christ! Pardon me.
Good evening.
Careful!
Okay.